everyone. Welcome back to On Purpose, the #1 health podcast in the world. Thanks to each and every single one of you that come back every week to listen, learn, and grow. Now, today's guest is a longtime friend, someone that I deeply admire. I can't wait to have this conversation with her. Her books, her audiobooks have been revolutionary. They've been absolutely phenomenal. And finally, I can't believe this is the first time we actually have her on Purpose. I'm speaking about the one and only Mel Robbins. For those of you that don't know, she's one of the leading voices in personal development and transformation and an international best-selling author. Her work includes the global phenomenon, the 5-Second Rule, and the upcoming book that we're talking about today, The High Five Habit. And you can join the High Five Habit Challenge through the link in our description. Plus, she has 4 #1 best-selling audiobooks, the #1 podcast on Audible, as well as signature online courses that have changed the lives of more than 500,000 students worldwide. Please welcome to On Purpose, Mel Robbins. Mel, thank you for being here.
I love you. I gotta
Oh, yes. There we go. Let's do both.
I don't know if I can do that on the left one, too.
Under the mic.
I think I just pulled a muscle under my rib. Okay.
I can't believe this is your first time here.
Well, first of all, thank you because you've invited me. And I just knew I wanted to wait until I had something truly extraordinary to talk to you about. And I do.
That just shows how modest you are, because you always have something extraordinary to talk about. But I too am happy. Today we're talking about this incredible new book, The High Five Habit. Take control of your life with one simple habit. This is a book that I want everyone who's listening right now to go out and order. I know we haven't even started the conversation yet, but I'm so confident in what I've read from the book, my conversations with Mel, not just online, but offline. And Mel, I know you have an interesting story about how this relates to me somehow, which you mentioned to me.
Oh, I do.
And I've been holding back since you walked in the room. I was like, save it for the podcast. Save it for the podcast. Can you reveal my connection with the High Five Habit?
I sure can.
Okay.
So when I was coming on, it dawned on me what an incredibly deep and profound connection that you and I share around what we're about to talk about. Now, like everybody on the planet, I devoured your book. I literally dog-eared it. I highlighted it. And on page 7, there is a story that you tell that is a beautiful metaphor that illustrates the external influences that obscure our true selves. Mm. You know what story I'm talking about?
I do. I believe it's, is it dust or is it me?
Yes.
Is that about the mirror and the dust?
Yes. And so the story is all about this metaphor of up in this attic of the ashram, there's a mirror with a thick layer of dust. And when you look at a mirror that's accumulated a thick layer of dust, you can't truly see yourself, your soul, your spirit. And the dust comes from your life. It's not you. I'm going to get like super emotional already because the High Five Habit is how you wipe the dust away.
I know. And when I was reading that, for anyone who's not watching right now, Mel is on the verge of tears. But if you're listening, when I opened up the High Five Habit and you tell that story for you, of you're looking in the mirror, as we all do in the morning, when we wake up to brush our teeth, and you're criticizing yourself. You're poking holes in your appearance, in how you wish you worked out more, how you've got such a long to-do list today, how you have no energy, how you'd rather curl up and watch TV and do nothing for the rest of the day. And that is an experience that we all have had more than we even think. Like, we've had that daily. A lot of us have had that for months and even years. And so it's amazing how that story also starts looking in the mirror